Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Colley Stadium in Lowell, Massachusetts, where tonight the Lions of Chelmsford are getting set to do battle with the Red Raiders of Lowell High School. Both teams come into this game with a 1-2 record. Lowell last week was beaten in a very close game by Methuen High School. The Lions lost to Drake High School. And I want to welcome all of you, Bruce Byam, to my right, my partner David Markham, and my longtime partner to my left, Howie Neal. And guys, the Red Raiders 1-2, but they're better than that.
Yeah, their record is not indicative of what kind of team they are. They have good speed. They have some skilled athletes, good height. It's going to be a tough battle for the Lions tonight, Bruce, no question.
And we have a little bit of a break, Dave, with the weather, the wind, of course, whistling all over the place. But they have two outstanding wideouts.
Yeah, and you have to keep an eye on them at all times. Brendan Ty, number 16, and Jacob Rivers, number 2, both fantastic athletes, fantastic receivers. And the Lions should know where they are on the field at all times tonight.
No question, Ty has scored already. He's a senior this year, going to UNH next year. He has scored 5 touchdowns in 2 games against the Lions. So definitely we need to find out where that young man is located. We do have 3 exciting packages tonight, and we're going to go to those right now, starting with our offensive player, and Elizabeth Silva will introduce him.
Thanks so much, Bruce. Yes, our offense continues to improve. We got 2 touchdowns against Drake, and I interviewed Liam, a running back, who recapped on our key offensive play and our strategy going forward. Elizabeth Silva with CHS TV, and I'm with Liam, an offensive player on the team. So, Liam, what is your position and what does that entail?
I'm a running back for the offense, so really just kind of hit the holes, get as much yards as we can, and try and get that ball in the end zone.
And what's your favorite thing about your position?
I really like getting to open field and making guys miss, and just that thrill of the touchdown.
Yeah. And we got the first touchdown last game against Drake. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the play?
Yeah, it was a little outside zone, found the corner, gave a good little stiff arm, and just found the end zone. It felt good.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a beautiful play.
Thank you.
So how was our strategy? What did we learn from last game that we're applying to this game?
Well, we definitely need to be more quick on the edge because they definitely have more speed, and they'll definitely be a more physical bunch. So we got to get more physical at practice. Have a good week.
Yeah. And so Lowell and us, we have the same record,
Yep.
2-1, 1-2. What do you think our advantage is?
Let's see. I mean, we got a great group of kids. I think we just all got to come together, play well, and I think we'll be okay.
And what's our strategy against Lowell?
Definitely contain number 16 too. That's a big problem for us, and I think if we do that, we should be good.
And I believe in you guys. We'll do great.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep. So we got a great strategy against Lowell. We know who and what to do, and we're gonna win. This is Elizabeth Silva for CH. Our team is coming together. We know who to contain and what to do to beat Lowell, and we will. All right, back to you, Bruce.
Elizabeth, nice job as always. Liam is a senior running back, and he's had good success. Now you can see us. Maybe you just turned the TV off, but
Maybe you don't want to
here
see
we are. This is Howie down here. This is Dave up here, and we're very pleased to be able to bring you the pregame show. It is a contest where the Lions have already scored 50 points this year in 3 games, which is outstanding. But the problem is they've given up 75.
Yeah, that's the opposite side of what you want, obviously. But I thought they came out against Drake last week, and they showed some good offensive potential. They just couldn't keep it going throughout the game.
No, you're right, David. They did. They showed some real potential there. Liam Gillette did a nice job on the first score of the game and had a couple of other nice runs during the game. But our secondary wasn't able to contain Drake, and so we ended up being in a position where we had to play catch-up and get out of our run game.
We have a defensive player Elizabeth talked to this week by the name of Jake Chason, a senior captain. Jake has had an excellent football game last week, and Elizabeth caught up with him during the week.
Thanks so much, Bruce. Yes, it was great talking with Jake. He's an inside linebacker, and he talked about the sacks and zone coverage against Drake and how we worked on interception this week against Lowell. Let's check it out. I'm with Jake, a defensive player. So, Jake, what's your position and what does that entail?
So I play inside linebacker, so I'm kind of in the middle of the defense, kind of control the defense, and then I just go out and make tackles.
And we had a lot of tackles against Drake. We sacked the QB multiple times, and we also had good zone coverage. So what are we working on this week?
So this week they got a good passing offense, so as long as we can stop that, we should be in good shape.
And so what are some drills or just things that you've been doing to prepare for the game?
So we're just working on getting better coverage over the top to cover the deep ball.
And what do you think our advantage is against Lowell?
Against Lowell, so our run defense has been very good this year, so we should be able to shut down their inside run fairly well.
And so it's an away game, right? And last week was a home game. How is that different for the team and the feeling of it?
It's mostly just going into a different town. You get a different feeling, but honestly, I think it's just going to come down to the same thing as always, so I think we should be okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, so even though it's a away game, they're not going to let that stop them. You know, we're going to keep going, and Lowell, you better watch out. This was Elizabeth Silva for CHS TV.
Elizabeth. We noticed that you're carrying a notebook. Are there any secrets of football in that notebook?
I have some secrets. I won't let you know, though.
Okay, well, someday we may have to kidnap that book because
Absolutely.
we want to
no.
learn too.
It's
Elizabeth,
mine.
it's getting close to game time, and we don't want to miss an interview with one of the alumni coaches of Chelmsford High School, 2015 graduate, Jack Hansberry.
Yeah, Coach Hansberry, it's his first coaching job, and he's so excited. He described our offensive advantage against Lowell. Let's check it out. I'm Elizabeth Silva, and I'm with Coach Hansberry, an offensive coach for the football team, and he's actually an alumni of Chelmsford High School. Yep. And so what is it like being back and being a coach?
It's certainly very different. So it's my first coaching job, actually. So I graduated Chelmsford High in 15, and then I played 4 years at Bentley University down in Waltham. First coaching job, Coach Peterson actually played football with one of my coaches at Bentley. So he set me up here, and it's been different, but it's been a really good opportunity for me, staying close to the game, things like that.
And being a player and then going right into coaching, how does that, is your coaching style kind of different, or are you applying anything like you learned or your feelings as a player?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I used to hate what coaches would say to me that I find myself saying all the time. So it's just it's difficult, but it's awesome. I think that being a former player, I can really put myself in the kids' situation, which I think helps them. And it's been a learning experience for me as much as it has for them. But I've liked how we've progressed, and I think the kids have taken to coaching really well, which is a testament to them.
And so against Drake, we got 2 touchdowns, which is awesome, and we got the first touchdown of the game. Yep. Exciting. Can you talk a little bit about the strategy and the plays last game to apply those touchdowns?
Yeah, so I mean, we just placed a big point of emphasis coming out, just being really physical. That's something that we had kind of struggled to get to. It's a new offense this year for all the kids, so there was a lot of thinking going on early in the season, and we started to pick it up against Haverhill, and we came out against Drake. We knew what we were doing. We were able to play fast, play with some tempo, and that was really the key to our success. And we look forward to building on that as this season gets along and we get into the next years and stuff. This offense, the more you know it, the easier it becomes to play fast, which is good. And
we are at the same record as Lowell. We're 1-2. Mm-hmm. And so what is our offensive advantage against them, do you think?
Yeah, it'll be kind of the same thing. Things that we were able to do well against Drake should still be there for us. We look to, play fast, use a little bit of our scheme to put them in stressful situations and be able to take advantage. That's one of the keys to offense is you kind of control the plays. You can figure out where you want to attack them. They're a really athletic team, and they're pretty physical as well, which definitely poses problems for us. But, we'll take advantage of their alignments with formations and things like that and hopefully be able to move the ball pretty well.
And what are you most proud of the players' improvement?
Everything. Honestly, when I came here, offensive line and offense as a whole, we were just trying to make sure that we had guys in there that could make plays, and there's been so much improvement, and there's been a lot of competition, which is always really good to see. And everyone has done a really good job of taking an offense that's new to them. And we have a couple kids, particularly our seniors like Bobby Lee, Ed Rigney, and Johnny Peroya, and Bottomley, who's a junior. I mean, they've all done really good jobs of, taking the offense, and now they're starting to, see different situations and kind of know what they need to do and where they need to be, and that's been really good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the players have been improving, and the offense, we control the game, and we know how to do it. And Lowell, you better beware, because we're going to control you and we're going to win. This is Elizabeth Silva for CHS TV. Our offense is fast, strong, and aggressive, and Coach Hansberry and all of us is so proud of our team. CHS will come out on top. This is Elizabeth Silva for CHS TV. Let's go to break.
Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens. Nearly half of all U.S. high school students aged 16 years or older text or email while driving. Each day in the United States, more than 9 people are killed in crashes that are reported to involve a distracted driver.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
I like to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
The great outside.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
So shiny.
We both love the outdoors.
That's not a flower.
And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back once again, Bruce Bynum, Howie Neal, and David Markham. The national anthem has just been played. The captains are at midfield. Jake Chason, Tyler Nolan, Dom DeBari, and Bobby Lee for the Lions. The two captains for Lowell High School, number 16, Brendan Ty, and number 70, I believe, number 77, Louis Kadime. They will be coming out for the toss of the coin. While we have just a quick moment, David, your prediction for tonight?
Bruce, I have Lowell winning 30-18 tonight. Too much Rivers and Ty.
Bruce, I've got to go with Lowell as well. I've got Lowell 27 and the Lions 14.
I picked the Lions 26-20, although I do have some apprehensions. Let's hope that the Lions are able to hang in there tonight and battle the Red Raiders of Lowell High School. Let's see the official tossing the coin now. Let's take a look to see who wins this coin toss. The wind has calmed down. It's still getting colder as we face our first fall test tonight. And, of course, we are outdoors when that first test came.
That's right. We are behind the Lions bench up top on row number 19, I believe it is. Maybe it's 18.
Let's hope it's a lucky one. Lions last week battled the middies of Drake. They had a tough time in the second half. They were shut out. They had 14 points in the first half, but Drake took over and really established the game in the second half. Lions could do nothing offensively. And the Lions, I think, have won the toss. Oh, they toss now. Yeah. And it is...
They did win the toss, I believe.
No, Lowell won the toss. Yep. And they declined and so Chelmsford will get the football to start the game. They will go on offense. Yeah. And hopefully we can look at here's our temperature right now. It says 50, feels like about 30. I don't know about you guys. 10-mile-an-hour wind, 0% chance of precipitation, which we love. Yeah. And we are just moments away from Merrimack Valley Conference action, a crossover game. Lowell in Division I, Chelmsford in Division II. The Lions will go into their Division II schedule next week with North Andover, Tewksbury, and then finally Billerica. They played Drake and lost, so they need to get a couple of victories.
Yeah, the wind should be coming from right to left on your screen, folks. But right now the flag is stationary.
It is,
right,
which is amazing considering this afternoon.
Right. Even during the pregame warm-ups, the wind was blowing pretty well from right to left.
I think it's critical in this first drive, Bruce. I was going to say critical first drive for the Lions right here.
Back deep for the Lions, Jake Marshall, number 16, and Liam Gillette, I believe.
I think it's Brotherston.
Brotherston, sorry. Yep. Dylan Brotherson, number 8.
And kicking off for Lowell High School is number 21, Blake Ramos. He is their place kicker. He's had an excellent season so far. Maybe Patriot could check on this young man. Although our place kicker is had a great season too, Mr. McCarthy. Yep. Okay, not a very big crowd yet. Not surprised. Good Chelmsford turnout, however. And this is a high end over end kick, and that is Marshall to the left, to the middle, and taken down at about the 27-yard line.
Good return.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Number 19 for Lowell is Jaden Sim, the tackler. All right, the Lions averaging 17 points a football game. Come on to the field with their quarterback, junior Brett Baker. Running back is Liam Gillette. Wideouts, let's see, we have...
far side is number 13 for the Lions. Frederick.
Let's get fired up!
Near side.
Ooh, Lowell comes offside. There's a 1st and 5 situation for the Lions. That was 75, Dave. A little bit Jerry Santana, a little bit anxious.
Little eager right there. First play of the game. You want to make a statement, and Lions are lucky to get 5 yards there, but we'll take it.
Jake Marshall is on this side, along with Mike Lapoli, the wideout.
And far side, single coverage, Fredericks.
Toss wide open is Brotherston across the 50, and he's taken down at the 43-yard line.
Yep.
Great pass by Brett Baker, right on the button.
Nice dive fake, and Brotherston split the zone in the middle of the field for the reception.
That's a pickup of about 30 yards on 1st down. Gillette fumbles it, and Lowell has it. And that just really takes the wind out of a great first play.
Absolutely.
Dropped on the field, and Lowell now will go on offense at the 45-yard line.
Not sure what happened there.
I don't know either.
Liam wasn't sure if he was supposed to take it or leave it, but can't afford those turnovers against this team.
That's too bad. Now the defense has to come onto the field immediately. Here's the replay on it.
Just a zone read.
Yeah, and I think he wasn't sure you're right, whether he was supposed to grab it or not. Najai Neal is the quarterback for Lowell High School. He tosses it outside to his wideout, which is Ty, and Ty stays on his feet and picks up good yardage. Across the 40 to the 38-yard line on 1st down. They try to get the ball to Brendan Ty as often as they possibly can. Don't blame them. They have another outstanding wideout in Jacob Rivers, who played last year at Drake High School. Neal tosses, wide open. And that's Ty again, I believe.
It is.
Yeah, and that's close to a first down. Found a spot in the zone, sat right down there, picked up about 9 yards. Hand off to the outside, and pretty close to first down yardage. Ball carrier is Nazeri. Nazeri is one of their primary ball carriers. And here he comes right at you, running this way. Roll on the move. Neal steps up, fires, has his receiver again. This is Rivers, I believe. Bounces off a tackle.
It's number 3, Kyle Shanahan.
Okay, excuse me, Shanahan. I thought it was 2. Yep, 3.
Rivers is at the bottom, nearest to us as a wide out.
I see him, yep. And that's a first down for Lowell, and they take it inside the 20 to the 16, 17-yard line.
Get Ty in the slot to this side.
Neal steps up, he's going to keep it himself. Good running room. He's close to the end zone. He crosses the 5 to about the 3. And this is what we expected from Lowell. A very diversified offense.
A hurry up offense. A designated quarterback draw.
A lot of different guys touching the ball here in this first drive, too.
Absolutely. Good point, Dave. Lowell is first and goal at about the 3-yard line. Their opening series of the football game.
Ty is the tailback.
Ty keeps it, and we have a flag.
I think we had a false start on Lowell there.
It might be Lowell's version of the Wildcat type of look.
Sure looks like it, and they're putting the ball in the hands of their best player. There it is. Take a look.
See the 2
up
upbacks.
Yes, right.
A lot of
the upbacks.
Yeah. I think the center forgot the snap count. So everyone else seemed to be moving, and he was a little slow.
Neal spreads them out. He has Rivers and Ty down at the bottom of the screen. Gives it to his running back straight up the middle, and he walks in for a touchdown. No one touched Yaziri. So a 8-yard touchdown run straight ahead. Lowell goes on top 6-0, and we've only played 3 minutes in this football game. So the turnover cost the Lions.
Yeah. And Lowell took advantage of it.
He sure did.
Just some great up front blocking there by the Lowell offensive line.
Very physical blocking up front. Very true.
When you're on the goal line and you don't even get touched, you know there was some good blocking there.
Yeah.
Blake Ramos to kick it.
High snap.
Kick is up. The kick is good. Lowell is on top 7-0. And this is a football team that is 1-2, but they certainly have the potential to beat people. We will be back with their kickoff after the break.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Lowell High School's kickoff by Blake Ramos. Brotherston
good kick.
And Marshall, very good kick. This is Brotherston at the 10. Needs a block, gets a block. Comes across the 30 into the 32-yard line. Nice return by Brotherston. The Lions will go on offense for the second time, and Howie, they need to really step up now.
They do. They need to protect the ball. They had good pass completion the first play of the game. And then the second play, they didn't have a good mesh on the running back. And, we weren't sure who was supposed to keep the ball, the quarterback or the running back. Lowell came up with the fumble and scored very quickly.
We've said it many times before, but sustained drives are the only way to beat teams like this. Baker keeps it, fools no one, and probably loses a couple of yards on the play. Taken down by the linebacker, number 52 for Lowell High School, and that is Ben Zyme.
Again, I think there was a mix-up there. The play, I think, was supposed to go left, but for some reason, Baker came this
Baker
way.
and Gillette weren't on the same page there. A little uncharacteristic.
Lions have trips formation.
Whoa.
Bad snap.
Bad snap. Baker's in trouble. And luckily, maybe he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10. And that wind that we said was gone
is coming back.
Is back in vengeance. 3rd and 12 for the Lions.
Lions somehow have to find out how to get a first down here. They can't come off the field 3 and out.
Lowell only has now has 3 down linemen. Baker runs to his left, tosses, gets the first down, completion.
That's a nice job by Brett right there.
Extra effort by the receiver to get the first down. He was a tad short when he caught it.
It's like Jake Marshall on the reception right there. Good job by Jake getting some extra yardage. Huge first down for the Lions right there.
Boy, was it ever. About a 16-yard pickup. There it is on the video, and Jake steps away from one and fights for a first down. This is Gillette, and he is taken down, maybe a gain of a yard. I think that's the play they tried to run last time after the pass completion.
And I hate to say it, I saw that ball come out a little bit too when Liam grabbed it. So they got to get on the same page there.
2nd and 10. Just underway, first quarter of action from Lowell High School. Oh, Lowell is offside again unless the Lions jumped.
Brendan Ty and number
75 again, yep.
Same guy, yeah.
Santana.
So we'll take a gift of 5 yards, going to make it 2nd and 5. They're at the 49-yard line of Lowell. Coach George Peterson in his first season with the Chelmsford Lions, working real hard to get this program back in shape. Whoa, this is interesting. Intercepted pass for the touchdown.
Brendan Ty and the interception of the pitch on the option.
I don't think I have ever seen that before.
That's a first. I have not seen that either, Bruce.
Wow.
That's crazy right there.
It's
almost like he was in the huddle.
Yeah, absolutely.
He read that so perfectly. It was incredible. We have a lot of experience.
Replay here.
Check it out.
Ty was coming on a blitz.
Here it comes.
And whoop.
Boom.
I take that. Thank you.
Yep. Wow.
That's one where Brett's just gonna just eat it and just go forward.
I don't think Brett expected that.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't think he saw him or anything to do with that.
That's a tough one for Brett.
Ramos, extra point. Ramos is good, and the Lowell Red Raiders lead after about a 5-minute, 20-second start of first quarter. We will take a break. What a play.
Me llamo Raquel Mendoza y esta es mi vida. Mis hijos están envueltos en muchas actividades. Eso requiere mucho estrés y correr para acá y para allá. A veces mi familia necesita un escape. Este lugar trae mucha paz y hay mucha calma, mucha naturaleza. Quiero regresar con mi familia más seguido.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
On the 30.
Lowell has just kicked off to Brotherston. He returned the ball up to the 30-yard line where he was taken down. Lowell tackler on the play was Aaron Morris. Chelmsford will start their third offensive possession on the 30-yard line. And I agree with Dave. You said it was almost as if he was in the huddle with the Lions.
That's one you don't see too often right there.
No.
If ever again. Let's hope.
More conventional pitch to Gillette, and he's bounced out of bounds right at the yardage marker. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. The Lowell, just size-wise, Lowell looks bigger, stronger, faster. When you have those things against you, it's not good. Little problem with the chains on the sideline here. That tackle was right at the marker.
It didn't get dropped soon enough, I think.
Looks like they gave him a gain of 1 on that, so.
Okay.
We understand that the chain got broken from the truck. There we go. Yeah, they're going to have to put this back together now.
Correct cameraman.
Yeah.
Dan Craig right down there.
Looks like they need a little strength here from one of the Chelmsford coaches.
Perhaps the Lions only have to go 9 yards and 11 inches instead of.
This isn't going to work, so you're right. Nope. Forget it.
9 yards, 35 inches. My math was a little off.
I think you're right, 35 inches.
Something else you don't see every day.
No. Two interesting plays back to back.
Back before the turn of the century, I was tackled out of bounds and we actually snapped the wooden sideline chain.
The marker or the chain?
The marker.
Marker.
The post itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they're going to try to adjust it so that we can move on with this thing.
Well, looks like they.
Maybe we could go 9 yards for first downs, and they could go to maybe 10. We could get something like that working. Your score is right on the screen. It's if you're just tuning in. It is 14-0. Lowell has scored on a defensive touchdown and an offensive touchdown. Lions have turned the ball over twice.
All right, here we are, 2nd and 10.
Back to pass, look out for your blind side, over the middle, caught, and with some space down the sideline to the 50, and this is
the 13.
George Fredericks.
Fredericks.
Yep. Nice job by Brett.
Yeah, nice run after the catch.
Fredericks is making his 3rd reception of the season, and that's a big play for Chelmsford. Deepest penetration to the 40-yard line of Lowell.
Looks like a square in there by George.
Yeah, it was
nice job.
Brett is right on target
Good
so
protection
far.
so far. Yeah.
And he throws it and completes it.
Brotherston, I believe.
Wow, I thought he was throwing that away.
Well, the ball is on the ground again, and the Lions very alertly. Bobby Lee fell on it.
Brett got hit fairly hard. Watch the end of this play if you can see him. He gets
double clutch.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. He got thrown down. Pick up of, give him 9 on the play. The 39-yard line. The running game so far hasn't been there, but the passing game has. Now the running game kind of comes alive, and Baker keeps it straight ahead. First down yardage into the 24-yard line. Thank you.
Nice play straight ahead. A little ISO, quarterback ISO, I believe.
Yep.
Lowell gave up 40. Whoa, look out. What are we doing,
Ball
folks?
on it.
Get on it. We did. Loss of about 30. Back to the 50.
Back to the 50.
Wow.
25-yard loss.
This is, I don't know what else to say here.
I don't either. I'm seeing things I've never seen before. And the 3 of us have been around for 300 years, and it's just amazing. It's 2nd down and a country mile. There's the thing, and it just, whoa, he snapped it. What do you know?
Coach Peterson can't believe it. He said, what else can happen?
Yep. Firing.
Covered.
He's got a man. Is he inbounds?
Inbounds, yes. Oh, no.
They're saying no. Oh, maybe we can get a look at that one. They're saying he was out of bounds. All he needs is 1 foot.
It's too bad. He had snuck behind number 13 there.
Yeah. I was about to say before that snap that Lowell gave up 41 points to North Andover High School in their first loss of the season. Marshall and Brotherston go to the left side of the field. 4th down. Surprised they're not punting. I thought it was 3rd down. Is it 4th down? I thought it was 3rd down. And I think Coach Peterson thinks it's 3rd down.
It should be 3rd, right?
Yep, exactly. Not only are the
even the scoreboard.
Yeah, the downs people are having problems tonight.
Yeah, it was the Baker run and the bad snap, and then.
Yep. All right, so it's 3rd down. Yeah, the Baker run gave him a first
down, and then.
Yep. Time, go route. Lapoli, well covered by Lowell High School is Aaron Morris. Did a nice job on that. Morris is only a sophomore.
Michael had a step on the on the cornerback there.
Right.
Just a little underthrown.
Brett just wants to throw that more to the outside on that. You throw it to the inside, and bad things can happen.
Here. He sets up. He got some air under it. He just good coverage by Morris.
It was. Mike Lapoli is standing at the 38-yard line. He will punt it to either Rivers or Ty. Take your poison, folks. And it's a good kick.
Rivers.
And that's Rivers. And he is knocked down at the 24-yard line. The Lions need a turnover in this situation.
Good coverage by the Lions there inside the 25, about the 23-yard line.
Boy, it's not Halloween tonight, right? It seems like some Weirdville going on here. All right, Lowell High School. There's Lowell High School's head coach, John Florence. He's in his, I believe, 9th season. Yes, thank you. Handoff with wide open through the middle, Yazari. And he takes it to the 49-yard line, a gain of about 26 on the play. They are gouging the middle of the Chelmsford defense.
Oh, it's just
yeah, these holes you don't see too often.
No. These are huge holes. This is just down the field for Lowell High School. This is Neal keeping it, and they wrap him up. No gain on that play.
Good tackle there by Dabari.
Dabari.
Nice job by Dabari right there. Kept the edge. Kept him inside.
Replay here. Watch number 22.
There he comes, and there he is. 2nd and 10, Lowell High School. This is Yazari on the outside. They're chasing him, and they wrap him up, too.
About a 2-yard gain.
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and, call it 7 or 8. We'll call it 8.
Looks like the Lions made a little adjustment on defense with Mike Lapoli pressing Ty off the line here. At least on the last 2 plays he was. Let's see what he does here.
Neal gets flushed in the pocket. It's a blitz. He avoids it, looks for a receiver, and throws it out of bounds. The Lions' defense looked pretty good on that series.
The intended receiver was Brendan Ty down the sideline. Well covered, though.
Does Lowell punt it? They're looking to their coach on the side. Don't see the punter yet.
Yep. Here they go.
And here they come. I have a feeling that in a game like this, I'm surprised that Lowell is punting it.
I believe at number 8, Mason Fitzpatrick is the punter. Back for the Lions is
Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall.
Yep.
Single safety, standing on his own 10.
And whatever win we had is now gone again.
Yeah.
So no advantage one way or the other.
It's a good snap. Kind of a high kick. Jake's going to get away from it. This is going to take a tremendous Lowell bounce inside the 5 at about the 2. Maybe the 1.
Good
Boy,
coverage.
In games like this, it seems as if things really snowball. For instance, the bounce that they just got, everything goes the way they want it to. And I guess good players make good things happen.
Right. It was a good punt. It turned over a little bit, came down point first, and got a forward bounce, and Lowell covered it well.
Obviously, the Lions have to really be careful here. This is territory that Lowell really is going to pin their ears back, and they're going to be blowing off the line of scrimmage right now. Baker may keep this. Oh, we're gonna lose a foot.
A false start by the running back.
Yeah, you can't lose. That's a good time to do it, though.
Yeah, right.
And watch the running back next to Brett Baker. He'll take a little. Oh, he'd already taken it. Took a little.
That's
kind of a jab step.
Number 5, Rob Kalonjis.
They're throwing it. Maybe a safety.
Safety.
Wow. The snowball is getting bigger and bigger. So 2 points, and the Lions will have to kick it off.
From their 20.
Yes. I question I kind of question a little bit the strategy there, dropping back in your end zone.
Definitely didn't get rid of it quickly enough, but there was good pressure.
Sure was.
He maybe didn't have any opportunity.
No, that's pinning your ears back
and
just coming after him. They had nothing to lose. This game is quickly getting totally out of control for Chelmsford.
1:15 left in the first quarter.
It's a shame because they had some good plays on offense.
They have had some
they've
good
had some
plays.
big gainers. They just can't sustain drives.
Yes, they have. They have had some opportunities.
I mean, they've shown they can move the ball against this defense.
Right.
They got to sustain it. They got to avoid the stupid mistakes. And
Michael Poley will be getting an opportunity for a free kick.
And he's going to be kicking into a fairly good breeze right now.
Breeze just kicked up.
Yep.
And it's actually going to be with him. It's going to be at his back. Looking at the flag right now.
Let's hope it helps.
You got Morris and Rivers back for Lowell. Let's see if Mike can get a nice kickoff here.
It's high, but it's not deep.
Not one of his.
Someone's going to get that.
They didn't catch it. Now they do. This is Morris. Outside, down the sideline. He may take this all the way. And the snowball gets bigger. That's about a 55-yard touchdown return by a sophomore
with
Aaron Morris.
You watch his speed. He is quick.
Right.
He is quick.
He is fast.
I thought they'd misplayed the whole thing, and it turned out to be perfect.
The Lions just lost contain on that side. They all came towards the ball.
Here he comes. Round the corner.
There he goes.
And there he goes.
Poley had the best shot at him.
He had the only chance. He ran through that tackle. Lions don't have enough people on the field. Now they do. It's too late. And the kick is good. It almost just, if I sat down to describe this to somebody, I don't know if they'd believe me.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think they would believe it. They could score 23 points in the first quarter.
We are going to break.
They've done it in many.
Lowell is kicking off for what seems like the 10th time in the first quarter. Ramos kicks it deep. Brotherston at the 5. Straight ahead. Bounces through 1 and is wrapped up at the 26-yard line. Howie was just saying that Lowell has scored, or Dave was saying Lowell has scored in many, many different ways.
Yep, all 3 phases. What we've seen, defense has picked off an intended pitch for a touchdown. They've returned a free kick after a safety for a touchdown. And they've run a running play for a touchdown.
What's left, Howie?
Well, let's see. That's defense, special teams, offense.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Those are the 3 phases.
Sure, they'll find another another way.
Hand off to Gillette, trying to get the left and cannot get there. That's a loss of a couple. I'm adding layers here as I speak, and my partner's helping me to pull on my extra.
This has got to be an extra small or something here.
Yes, it is. Well, I've got 12 other sweaters on already.
All right.
Toss to the side. This is Brotherston.
Brotherston short.
Close to first down yardage, but taken out of bounds. And Dave, you said it a few minutes ago. There is some sight of offense. It just can't be sustained.
There are guys open out there. They just got to sustain a drive here. Big third down right here.
All right. 3rd and 2.
And Brotherston, I don't know. I'm not going to call this.
He's going to mark it. We got a first
We're going to
down.
give him the first down.
He's got to have it. He ran into the
The linesman's going to give him the first down.
Yeah. In a game like this, when you're down 23 at the end of the first quarter, I think you're going to get the first down, and they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Into the first quarter.
All right, Coach Peterson's going to get the group together during the change of the fields here and see if the Lions can get a sustained drive going and come up with some points.
Hard to keep competing when you're down and everything seems to go wrong. This is where you really have the test of yourself as an athlete and what's inside. Ball is at the 39, and the Lions really have to just suck it up, try to get a score before halftime, and stop Lowell.
All right, the ball would be on their own 40, and the chain gang is doing some more repair.
Yeah, that thing I think has seen better days.
That chain's taking a beating tonight.
Yeah, sure.
I got like 5 guys looking at it.
What's that old joke? How many?
To change the light bulb?
Right.
Exactly what I was thinking, Howie.
Yeah, exactly. Craig's going to get in there and get some video on it. There he goes.
Make a YouTube repair. YouTube repair video.
Yeah.
Game halted again by the chain.
Yeah. They'll be coming out soon with they'll bring out an extra
set.
An extra set.
Let's hope so.
In the supply room under the stands on the Lowell side.
Got to be more than one around here, right?
I would imagine.
I know Dan Hart would have a new set out there by now. Athletic director at Chelmsford High School. Second to none.
Looks like they were successful.
Let's hope. It's first down, 39-yard line. Got to keep playing hard now. Nothing has gone right, but it's not a time to stop.
No.
Craig Robinson's down there on the sideline with, looks like he's wearing one shirt. And I'm up here with 12, and I'm still cold. Handoff straight ahead. I believe that was Gillette, and it was.
Yes.
Yeah, just nothing there up the middle.
You can see the difference. When they run up the middle, there's gaping holes, and we run up the middle, and we're running into what looks like a wall. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if the Lions are going to score tonight, it's going to be through the air. I just don't see the Lions being able to run on this team consistently.
Totally agree. Gillette, not much again. Maybe a half a yard. 3rd and 10.
Not an ideal situation for the Lions here. 3rd and long.
Offensive line is kind of standing up, Dave, and not firing out, not
firing off.
lanes.
Yeah. Got to win the battle of the trenches. I know it's a cliche, but
Toss and incomplete. Looking for Marshall on the sideline. So it's going to be a 3rd down, long yardage, punting situation, just starting the 2nd quarter of action. There is one rule change that we haven't had face us yet this year, but if you get to a certain point in the football game and the score is lopsided, there is running time that will, in other words, there's no stoppage of the clock. Yeah. And we're getting very close. It's a 2nd half situation. We're getting close to that. It's, as far as the point differential is concerned. Oh, look out. We may not kick this one. Kick it, kick it, kick it.
Kick it, Mike. Kick it.
Atta boy.
No, he missed it.
Missed it. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes, a high snap. He did have time to kick it, though.
Yeah.
Lowell is going to take it over at the 30, I believe. Here it is. Now it's way over his head. I'll give him that. Now kick it right now.
He's looking to throw.
Yeah.
Then he went to kick.
And he missed it.
he was getting pulled down. Yeah. Even if he threw that ball, there'd be a legal man downfield.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Yeah. Mike's gonna just kick that ball away.
Yeah.
And I think the coaches have trained them that if you do have a punt and it gets over, there is a pass play, but there it wasn't.
Right. Normally you have that type of play on a failed extra point because the linemen not going downfield, but on a punt situation.
That's Yazari again. Yazari is a sophomore too, I believe. Let me check the, yes he is. He is also a sophomore.
Got up hobbling, went over to the sideline. He got substituted for at the moment.
And his substitute looks fairly quick too.
Number 6 for them, and that is Jefferson.
Von Jefferson, yes. Oh, Jefferson Fon, excuse me.
No, you were correct the first time, fine. Okay, Jefferson Fon, right.
It's timeout, Chelmsford.
Oh, Chelmsford, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Coach Tenaglia.
The half?
Yes, it is. First timeout. Is going to substitute in the middle. He's bringing in Griffin Hart, a sophomore for the Lions, number 76. Lions do have some interesting sophomores, juniors, and they're starting to look at some of the freshmen now. I understand that one of the current children is working with the varsity a little bit now. Son of Danny Curran, Merrimack College coach.
Okay.
A legend at Chelmsford High School.
Yeah, I think at this point you got to find anything to spark the team.
Right.
I mean, good news for the Lions is next year no Rivers and no Ty. Bad news is you'll have Neal, Morris, and Mazzeri all back. So that's something to look forward to.
That's definitely, yeah. Well,
and Freddie.
Glasses, yeah, and the glass is half full, so.
You are impacting on their sleep by saying that.
3rd and, this is 4 down territory, obviously. And 1st down, they don't need 4 down. That's Jefferson Fon. And he takes it for the 1st down, and it is at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Lowell. Nice tackle by Gillette there. Hand off to the outside.
Fon again.
And it is. Fon inside the 5. 1st and goal.
The nice play fake there by Neal. Fooled me. Thought he had the ball.
It's going. I'm sorry, I gave him the 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and about a yard, half yard. Lowell looking to go in for another touchdown. And they stop him. Nice job there.
4-yard line now. They stopped him.
Jake Chase on there, Griffin Hart. Dom Davari came in from the end position.
3rd and about a half yard for Lowell. Will they throw it here? No, don't need to. Touchdown.
Neal on the
Neal
carry.
himself keeps it, scores.
You knew eventually he was going to do that.
Yeah.
And
I will.
The Lions had 3 guys there. He just juked them out. Let's look at this here. He just,
Cut back up.
Too
inside.
shifty, yeah.
6 foot, 185-pound junior quarterback with talent. We've seen 2 weeks in a row now opposing teams having good quarterback play. Kick is up, the kick is good, and Lowell now has 29 points in shortly over 14 minutes. We're going to go to a break.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back, Bruce Byam with Howie Neal and Dave Markham from Colley Stadium in Lowell. Lowell has done every single thing right that they could possibly do in just about 16 minutes of football. They are on almost a 2-point-a-minute pace. 30-0. Kickoff again. And Brotherston looking for room, has some room, takes it up to the 45-yard line. Brotherston has been so close in a couple of games to really popping one.
Nice return, nice north-south return there.
Nice return there, good blocking up front.
There it is, take a peek.
Just straight ahead the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lions at the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line. Baker's taking a long time getting this play off, and it's not many seconds left. He did get it off. Gillette outside, nothing.
Tackle.
Yeah, number 52 again. He is has been a force so far.
Just can't get outside.
Ben Zyme. And the good news about Mr. Zyme is that he is a senior, so that helps a little bit.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Yep.
Second and just about 10.
Okay, we got a pass.
And he's got a receiver. Oh, kind of threw it in between. He had 2 receivers in almost the same spot there.
I really like seeing Brotherston out here on a wheel route. He was open.
Yeah, he was. That was Marshall and Fredericks.
That had to be some kind of miscommunication.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pass that was completed before for the first down to Fredericks.
3rd and 10, or 3rd and 9, excuse me. Screen set up well. Gillette get enough speed to get out and gets to the 50, but not quite enough. Lowell read it fairly well. The Lions are now at the 50 with 4th and
He's gonna
5.
go for it.
He's going to go. Why not?
Yeah.
4th and 4. Lowell going to take a timeout, I think. Or is Chelmsford taking a time? Yeah, Lowell. Lowell's timeout. I think they had sent their defensive punt team in.
They've each had one timeout.
Right.
I can't blame Coach Peterson for going for it because defense has not been able to stop Lowell.
No.
So you may as well roll the dice.
Sure.
See if you get the first down.
Sure.
Especially at that midfield.
Yep. And in the last drive, Lowell seemed fairly content to just run the football, so why not go for it?
Very few penalties tonight. That's been a bright spot.
Yeah.
A couple offsides.
Yeah.
Lowell,
a couple of false start.
False start on us, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean game.
Maybe they're starting to adjust to the new Federation rules.
Yeah.
Coach Peterson looks, he has the ability to do the job. Don't get discouraged with what you see right now. This can be a much better program. Quick toss, this is, woo.
First.
Good catch by Fredericks. And he runs away from a couple guys for the first down.
Good. Nice catch. Nice job after the catch by Fredericks.
Great effort there.
Good job. Keeping his feet moving.
Great solo effort there by George.
And he is a junior as well, so we'll see more of him. First down at the 38-yard line. Baker looking, has a man and throws it a little behind Brotherston. He was coming across after they had cleared the zone and just a little behind him. That's one of the few that Brett hasn't thrown well. Second and 10, the cheerleaders making a little bit of noise, enthusiasm. Good to see. Chelmsford Band is here tonight. Traveled down the road from 495. Screen. And it's a middle screen. And Lowell read that pretty well.
Nice job by number 3 on Lowell.
Yeah.
Didn't get fooled there.
No.
Man for man. And
Kyle Shanahan.
He stayed with Brotherston.
It's a 3rd and 7 at the 35. He has a man and just overthrown.
Yeah, intended for Marshall.
Yeah, a little bit high for Jake. It's going to be.
I believe that was intercepted, Bruce, too.
Oh, I wonder because it wasn't 4th down. It must have been picked off.
Right.
Shanahan?
Yep.
I thought it was.
It went through the hands of Jake and then right into his. Yep.
Right.
And I thought he was out of bounds because I didn't see the little sideline celebrating, but right away at least.
I really was mystified. I thought the ball same thing, out of bounds on the catch.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was incomplete. And but it is Lowell football. 23-yard line. And this is a big gainer for Lowell. And I think Brotherston saved the touchdown.
Him and Liam Gillette, yeah.
Gillette, yep.
Wow.
Ball carrier was Jefferson Fahn. He's already having a very nice football game. There he is.
Good extra effort.
Yep. Takes it up 17 yards to the 40. He has it again. And they jump on him pretty good at the line of scrimmage that time.
Yes, nice job there. 76 to the line, Griffin Hart.
And Sean Stackpole. Both sitting there waiting for Fawn.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 9.
Griffin Hart, the sophomore.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 48 yard.
There is Coach Peterson on the sideline. Certainly can't be happy.
I see the Lions doing good things, you know, from week to week. They just haven't been able to put it all together.
Find the ball carrier. Gets it up to the 50. It's going to be third and about a yard.
Number 6, Vaughn on the carry again. Got the ball right to midfield. Only about a yard shy on the first down. Third down right from midfield. Third and short for Lowell.
Fun and good fake. Neal keeps it and gets outside for the first down. That was a really good play call. And again, Lowell has put the forward pass in its pocket and running the football to the 45. Chelmsford sideline has just, it seems almost as if they're
not much to cheer about there.
Nothing to get excited about whatsoever. Very, very quiet. First down, 46-yard line. Lowell taking a lot of time now, too. In no hurry. Outside, big hole. Fon makes a good cut. We have a flag.
They're going to have holding on number 50 for Lowell.
They got a couple of flags on the play.
Flags.
Three.
I didn't know if there was perhaps a face mask.
Let's see if there's more than one thing.
It was right in that area.
Yeah, definitely a hold on Lowell. Looks like they're pointing to Lowell again.
Holding against Lowell.
That's Mr. O'Reilly, referee tonight, isn't it? Sure looks like him.
Cyprian
There's the hold.
Walnick got tackled right there.
Okay.
And they'll mark it off. It's going to create for Lowell a first down back to the 42-yard line.
That puts the ball back to their own 42.
And it's going to be about first and 25. And they start the clock with just about 3 minutes.
Is that a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the hold?
Had to be because they went back a long way.
That's about a 13-yard penalty right there, yeah.
Lowell offensive line has done a fine job blocking tonight.
What?
Whoa, high snap, and who's on this one?
Lions
might be on this one. High snap to Neal. And unpiling, who has it? It's either Neal or...
Yes, it is. Lions ball.
All right. First turnover that went to the side of the white team tonight. Here it is. High snap, bounced off his helmet. Who's there? I didn't see the number.
21, Shane Sutherland.
Okay.
I think he was on the bottom.
Looks like Neal took his eye off that.
Yeah.
It was a little high, but I think that's one that he could have had.
I agree. That wasn't an uncatchable snap.
I don't know if he was getting distracted by the guy in motion or...
Okay, the Lions will start it at the 37-yard line. They have 2 minutes and 16 seconds to play, and they have 2 timeouts. Sutherland, the fake to him, and wow, Lowell might as well not have faked because it didn't fool anyone.
A lot of daylight in that fake. Didn't fool anybody, you're right.
No, sir. Baker keeps it, loses about 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Marshall substituting in for Mike Lapoli, for Stackpole. Baker could keep it. Ooh, that could have been intercepted.
Out of bounds.
He did catch it, but he was out of bounds. Wow, number 24, Jack Frediani, made the reception, but fortunately was out of bounds. 3rd and 13.
Frediani name is there was a Butch Frediani that played back.
Camille, too. Was it Camille Butch? Was that the same guy?
Good question.
I think it was. Going for the home run to Marshall. Jump ball over his head. Well defended by Rivers. 4th down and about 13.
Baker's pass intended for Marshall is incomplete.
It was good to go deep just to stretch out the defense.
Yeah.
A little bit of a jump ball right there.
Yep.
Well thrown. Just a little bit too high.
It is a punt.
If it were, yeah, exactly. And they're going to punt.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yep. Lowell's playing this as if the Lions are possibly faking it. They have Jacob Rivers back. And it's a good snap this time. Lapoli hits it, but it could bounce.
Good bounce there.
Yeah, and there we go. We got it on the 1. Get it? I thought it would maybe let it go too far. Dabari downs it.
What else could have happened?
I thought they were stepping in the end zone, too.
Yeah. Boy.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well,
I think you might see a little quarterback keep it this time for a couple of plays.
Yeah, you'll see probably a couple, yeah. Lions have, 2 timeouts, but
right.
I don't see them stopping this clock.
No.
Well, tomorrow when they watch the films, or Sunday, that could be a very sad film party, I think.
Very somber, yeah.
Yeah.
But they will learn a lot from it. I mean,
Sure.
They will see some things that they have never seen before.
Lions jump offside. 5-yard penalty.
Good way to get out of the end zone.
Yep. Don't have to run a play and get 5 yards.
You just had a feeling, first play of the game, we just had a nice pass play, and then the next play, it's just a basic handoff that they practice all the time. They couldn't execute. And you kind of got the feeling right then there.
And boy, did it go downhill.
It was going to be a long night.
Quickly. Yep. Neal calls signals, steps back. He's going to throw it. Steps up, has a man, and broken up nicely.
Tyler Nolan, nice job.
Yeah, intended receiver number 3 for Lowell, Kyle Shanahan.
That was a nice defensive job because everyone expected Lowell possibly to just sit on the football, and the Lions weren't lulled to sleep. There's the play that was made. They do hand it off this time, and nothing. I don't know if that's Fan. I can't see.
I believe that was.
It was,
Fan,
yes.
yeah.
Yazari's not been back in the game since he went out with that little limp.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting very, very close to halftime. We're going to see the cheerleaders for a little while, which they certainly do merit. They work very hard, and we want to be able to give them a little bit of time. Unfortunately, we won't be able to show you the Chelmsford High School Band tonight because they're going to be performing on the Lowell side of the field. So
they'll be facing a Lowell home stand.
Right. But I think we do have a little bit of a chance to recap the first half in there as well. It is a 3rd and 6 for Lowell with under a minute to play. I get nervous when Lowell's in a passing situation.
Depending on what happens right here, do the Lions use the timeout to stop the clock?
Oh, just what you didn't need. Beautiful catch by Ty.
Yep.
Between 2 defenders, 2 Lions were there. And Ty just adjusted to the football. Came back a little bit underthrown. Here it is.
Neal was looking any place else but right at Ty. 2 Lions there, but Ty came down with it for the first down.
And they just ran a play, but Neil kept the play ball himself. Gained about 6 on the 7 on the play. Well, actually gained about 9 on the play. He's back to pass. He's being rushed out of the pocket, fires it deep.
The Rivers.
Oh, they double covered, and good job by the Lions there. 11 seconds to go, second and about a yard. Somebody had a clear shot at him.
Did a nice job right there.
Tell who it was.
That was Liam Gillette had the shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neil is a big athlete at quarterback. Not only is he quick, but he has size to fight off defenders. Lowell has time for 2 more plays here. If they get a first down, the clock will stop. And a handoff straight up the middle for the first down. Fan. Jefferson Fan.
That's Mazzari.
Mazzari's back?
Back in there for that.
Boy, he's got some real quickness too.
That's the half.
So fortunately, or thankfully, I guess is the word, the half is over. The Lions on the very short end of a 30-0 score. The Chelmsford High School cheerleaders, you can see right here in front of you. And they certainly are enthusiastic.
Yes, they are.
Lions headed for the locker room. And boy, I don't know what you can say in this situation. Let's check out some of the highlights if we can recap them for you. This is Neil, the quarterback, on the first, close to the first touchdown of the game. Now watch this play by Brendan Ty. One of the best high school plays I've seen, unfortunately, on the opposition. And he takes it in for the second score of the night.
And here's a safety.
Safety
On the Lions here to make it 16-0 at the time.
And this is Morris's punt return, about 50 yards. Down the right side for a TD.
The extra point was good to make the score 23.
You notice we haven't seen any highlights other than the red
And he had
team.
the snap over the head of Michael Poli and attempting a kick, but missed it and rolled out of bounds. Lowell took over in the 30, worked it down to a short yardage play, and Neil kept it.
Neil took it in. And that brings us to 30. So, halftime.
Here's a nice return
by Brotherston.
Brotherston here.
And the fumble recovery by the Lions. And that was about the only thing that did go right for the Lions. Desperation throw to Jake Marshall. And this is the catch by Ty.
Over 2 defenders.
Mike Lapoli has just kicked it off, and it looks like Jacob Rivers on the left side of the field, and he is taken out of bounds. Nice job over there. Looked like...
that was Dylan Brotherston.
Yeah, it was.
Nice job by Dylan there.
Yeah. Covered that well. Lowell gets the ball to start the second half. It is on the 31-yard line. 47 degrees we showed, but 32-yard line.
33. 33, yeah. Three hash marks. Yeah.
My eyes are starting to freeze.
Well, the hash marks are a little faded, I have to admit, too.
All right, Neal, the quarterback, had an excellent first half, along with his entire offensive football team. This is Yazari. Or is that Rivers?
That is Lazari.
Yeah, Zari again.
Lazari, yeah.
Big yardage across the 50. Big first down pickup. Picked up about 22 on that play.
Pass.
Yazari with the ball. He's got another big hole out there. And across the 40 to the 38-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Lions just aren't making contact about 3 or 4 yards down the field.
Getting up.
Yeah, somebody out there.
Davari.
Yeah, a little shaken up is Dom Davari, senior captain.
He's had a nice game, nice year.
He's had a wonderful year.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. He's
good ball player.
Little leg issue, I believe. Kate Shagnon, the great trainer for Chelmsford High School, headed out onto the field. She's a remarkable person and does a great job with the student athletes at Chelmsford. You can see her in the red jacket.
Hopefully it's not too serious with Dawn.
Kate's in the gray jacket, I'm sorry.
Gray jacket, yeah. Might be just cramped. She's
where he's pushing the leg back, huh?
Yeah.
Hard to believe you could. Maybe it's just frozen in place.
Yeah.
You can't thank enough, if you're watching this telecast, and I hope you are, the people that are making it work for you. Starting at the top with Tom Peterson and Dan Sylvia and Craig Robinson. Davari coming off the field. Looks like he's fine, maybe cramp. And all of the students at Chelmsford High School who put in time in the afternoon, come out here and stand through this cold weather. Terrific job they do. Oh, we got a whistle. I don't think offside. Chelmsford. Offside Chelmsford. This is going to make it pretty close to a first down.
I think that should give him a first down.
Yep. And it does. So they go to the 34-yard line, first down.
What?
As I did say earlier in the first half, at some point in this game, they will go to running time. Yazari, Neal keeps it. Big hole for Neal.
It's down to 21.
Their rushing yardage has to be outstanding tonight.
Yeah, you can't say enough about the fake that he delivers. It's, you know.
The ball handling is very good.
He really sells it, does a great job. First down to the 21-yard line. Chelmsford desperately trying to find a way to slow down this Red Raider rushing attack. Yazari slowed him down a little bit. Across the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Pickup of 3. Must be great to be an offensive coordinator when you know no matter what play you call, you're going to pick up usually 7, 8 yards at a pop and maybe more.
Your players can make you look real good.
They do.
Yep.
You know?
It's nice to have Ty and Rivers and Neal and
And that offensive front, they're lining
the offensive line.
Linemen up
Right.
there doing a good job.
I don't understand. I can understand North Andover winning, but I don't understand how they beat them so badly. This is a good-looking football team. Yazari.
Number 7, Yazari again, the ball carrier.
Again, I believe he is a sophomore.
Yazari?
Yes, he is.
Now at the 14-yard line.
So it's third down and about 3. Lowell strictly on the ground to start the third quarter. Yazari, big hole. Busts it down to a 5-yard line. First and goal. 6, they're going to spot it.
Now, for your starting lineup. Presented by Sprint.
The offensive,
Bobby,
Lowell's offensive
Bobby,
line is
Bobby,
definitely.
Bobby, now for your starting lineup. No, they can't.
No, it's off. It's on the mix. I asked them. They said they heard. All right, it is a first and goal situation. Ajay Neal, the quarterback. Hands it straight ahead. Touchdown.
Yeah, he's in.
And Yazari takes it in for his touchdown tonight.
Second, right?
Yeah, second touchdown for him. 36 awaiting the extra point of Ramos for number 37.
Yeah, Lions D-line just getting manhandled tonight. Just too many big holes, getting pushed back.
Well, you said in pregame, Dave, that the Lowell was a very physical.
Always have big guys up front. Physical guys up front.
And he's perfect on the night. He has kicked 5 of them.
Yep.
So Lowell has their their 6th touchdown of the night. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. 5th touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Safety.
Yep.
In common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh.
Brotherston has just taken the kickoff at about his 15 and taken it back to the 39 on a kind of a cross-country route, but a nice return.
Yes.
Brotherston has been a kind of shining star here in his the return game tonight.
Yes, yeah, he's done a nice job on the returns. It's unfortunate that he's had a lot of practice at
Getting
it.
plenty of chances.
But he's done a good job.
But he's done a real good job, yeah.
Even the blocking up front has been very good to help him.
I said Lowell had scored 6 touchdowns on the night, and my partner corrected me, and rightfully so. There is only 5 touchdowns on the night. New running back for the Lions, or a different starting running back. That's Colangis.
Yep, Rob Colangis, number 5.
And he didn't have much success. The defensive line of Lowell has also been played extremely well tonight. Running for his life and not getting away. A sack by number 75
and
Santana.
76. I'd give them each a half
a sack.
On that. Yep, 76 was the other one. Santana was it?
Santana was 75.
Ratnoff.
Yep.
Josh Ratnoff.
Ratnoff. It's quickly 3rd and 22. Throwback screens wide open. Get a block. Oh, you should have maybe gone inside, you think? It's going to be 4th and short.
That was well designed there.
Boy, that was beautifully run play.
Nothing like a nice
They caught
screenplay.
Lowell in a slant. Lowell slanted to the defensive right, and the throw was to the offensive right. So there was a big area for the Lions to pick up the yardage that they did.
So they needed 22. They got 18. It's 4th and 4.
Good job. Good discipline by the offensive line. Lowell was trying to draw them off. With a couple of linemen moving.
Who's that far end of the screen? Is that Lopoli? You might see something to him, yeah.
Well, watch out.
You might have.
You might have. And that's a huge sack. Another, actually, I'm going to call that a turnover, even though it technically isn't.
Right.
Turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 Lowell, and the ball is at the 30, I think. 30.
So
Yeah, about 27.
27, yeah.
Yeah, 1st and 10 Lowell, 27. And they haven't started the clock running yet, but I think they do in the 4th quarter. I think it automatically runs, and it is running now. So they are in the mode of run time.
They did start it after they set the clock, after they set the ball.
But it's a turnover on team, so it wouldn't have started.
Okay.
So they are letting it go. Lowell still has their first unit in there. And dragged down after a gain of about 6. Stackpole on the tackle. Chason on the tackle. Jake's shaken up just a little bit. But doesn't want to come out. Tough kid.
Was Fan on the carry?
Score 6 points. Lions score 6 points.
And again, Lowell is going to slow the game down in terms of not running plays. And nice job by Chase on that time.
Good tackle there. Also Gillette.
And number 71 for the Lions.
John Proya.
John Proya.
Nice job. Gang tackle there. Nice job by the Lions.
3rd and 6 for Lowell. Here it is. There's 3 Lions right there.
I noticed that Brendan Ty is out of the game.
Yeah, he's been shaken up. This is his first week back, and I'm sure they're trying to conserve his numbers of downs.
Right. Really no reason to have him in there right now anyway.
And a good gain on the outside by, is that Fan?
That's Fan again,
Yes.
Yep.
Just short of the first.
He's not quite there. You're right, Howie.
4th and 1.
Yep.
1.5 perhaps. He's on the 20. Needs to get to the 18, I believe.
Lowell has 2 running backs that just come off take the handoff, and they really explode off the handoff. And easily getting the first down is Fan. They know how to go north and south.
Yep.
They sure do. Tell you what, Methuen and North Andover must have really good defenses to hold.
Absolutely.
This team to 14 points?
Yes.
That's pretty incredible. Because this is a good-looking offense for Lowell.
Lowell has played Billerica. They did beat Billerica for their first win, but Billerica was competitive in that game. And nice stop by the Lions there. There's 3 or 4 of them.
Chasing
again.
Shane Sutherland.
Shane Sutherland.
Proyer again.
Yeah. Gain of maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9. And we're going under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Lowell waits till they see the umpire give the signal that the play clock is running down. Handoff straight ahead. And this is Fan. It seems like they run Fan in a series, then Yazari in a series. 3rd and 5.
Proyer and Sutherland again on the tackle.
Yeah, they're
having a nice little series here.
Yes, they are. Lowell is.
I think Lowell's doing a classy thing here, Bruce.
Yeah,
like you said.
I totally agree.
They're running the clock down.
And they're running the ball.
Right.
They are going to go to 2 and 2. Chase on again. Looked like a 4. Let's see who it is.
Stackpole getting up.
Yeah, Stackpole is there. Didn't see the first contact.
No, I couldn't see the
It's
first.
so far away on that one.
Fan is
Lowell
looks
said
like he's
something
hurting a little
down.
bit now.
Yeah.
That's Fan.
Yeah. A little bit tired out.
They brought in a third running back, 26.
Nathan Dong. His brother played a couple of years ago, and
Yeah.
he was outstanding. He was small too, but really quick.
Nathan is a junior. So they're using their third running back.
Third running back. He looks like he is a close to the ground runner.
Yeah.
Not in stature, not a big guy, but he looks like he's built fairly well. Again, Lowell running the play clock way down.
This could be the last play of this quarter.
And he has the football, and he's going to score. So that's going to be an 11-yard touchdown run by Nathan Doong. Lowell now has 43 points and looking to attack with the 44th.
How about that? Come right off the bench.
Yeah.
Get in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's the end of the quarter.
It's a nice way to start your varsity, to start the season, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You're number 3 on the depth chart, however. Boy, there he is.
Yeah.
He's in the end zone right now is where he
Yeah.
is.
Once again, just a
high snap.
Big hold.
Hit the crossbar.
Probably the only
Hit
thing
the
that
upright.
Lowell has done wrong for the night.
Yep.
They missed an extra point. 43-0, end of quarter 3. And it's just simply play out the string now. We are not going to play out the string. We're going to hang right with you, and we're going to take a break. Watch the kick go off, high snap go off the goalpost.
Yep.
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
About to kick it off, probably, I've lost track now, probably for his 8th time tonight to the Chelmsford Lions. And now Lowell has scored 6 touchdowns.
All right, Marshall on the return.
Jake Marshall runs into one red shirt, avoids it, avoids another one.
Good stiff arm there.
Needs to find some help. What a nice job by Jake Marshall.
Up to the 36, 37-yard line.
That was a good, solid return.
Yes, it was.
And 1st and 10, Chelmsford. And the clock continues to bang along. I don't think there's a person in this stadium that's disappointed that that's happening.
Right.
Well, at this point in the game, you're just looking for some positives.
Right.
You're trying to just get some points on the board here.
Yep.
Show some pride.
Now I hear a timeout or something.
Timeout Lowell.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get some substitutes in, and they didn't have enough people.
They only had 10, right.
Oh.
They only had 10 players for one thing. Maybe that's all they, maybe that's another rule change that should be made. If you get behind by 30, you can only play with 10.
Yeah.
They do that in soccer sometimes. Give someone a red card.
I feel badly for the kids, the Chelmsford football kids. They work hard all week long.
Right.
They certainly didn't see this coming, and hopefully they won't have. They can put this in the cross it right out of the memory bank and get back to business for next week. Doesn't get any easier though.
No, these next couple of games, as you said, are going to be real tests. They will be as difficult as this one has been.
Yes, and maybe more. Baker keeps it. That was one of those plays where you just wondered whether the ball was going to come popping out. They did a nice job that time.
See, that's the way you want to run it right there.
Right.
You want to ride to the last second and then pull it or give it.
Yep.
Just like the Lowell quarterback Neil has been doing.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. And he keeps it this time. Get outside, and he does nicely. Baker down the sideline if he has enough speed. And he stays on his feet to about the 20-yard line. That's a game of about 42 yards from Mr. Brett Baker.
Yeah, nice run there.
Nice job by Brett.
He took on a couple of guys at the end, too. Did
Another
a nice job.
Yeah, another good fake and showed some speed to the outside there.
Yes, he did. Lions have 3 wide receivers to this side of the field. 1 to the left. They hand it to Gillette. Gillette, a good positive yardage, good gain. And I think even though Lowell has substituted freely, Lions have executed a couple of nice plays here.
Yes, they have. Here's the replay right here.
Nice cut there by Liam.
Good wall off for blocking inside by the offensive line. 78 for the Ed Rigney.
Gain of about 12.
Baker. Is that Baker?
No, that was
Baker. Yeah.
Yeah, Baker. You're right. He kept the ball.
See, this is the type of confidence they showed at the beginning of the Drake game last week. You know.
Yep.
9-yard pickup.
Just need a couple of positive plays to get things going.
Good fake.
Just looks like a different offense now. You know.
This is what we saw earlier in the season.
Yep. Yep.
And welcome back. Baker runs it outside and gets taken down. Nice play out there on the corner.
19, I believe it is.
And
Jaden Sim.
Yep. Loss about 5 that time. 2nd and 10. There it.
Got a substitute coming in.
Yeah.
Looks like Stackpole and
Gillette, and Brotherston.
Brotherston, yeah. Mike Lapoli over here, near side.
Comes in motion. They look for him, and he couldn't quite fight off the defender. Nice defensive play. That was Duong. And it's going to be 3rd and 10. Now, I think it's 3rd and 10, although the down marker says 4th down. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was 3rd.
Yeah.
But we'll go with what the down marker says. The referees aren't changing it. 4th down. Floating it. No chance to complete that one. Roughing the passer.
Yeah, roughing the passer. Number 59.
59.
I think he knows it too.
Yeah. Emmanuel Kano. Guilty party. Here, watch the quarterback. And just afterward, he got flattened. So it is that used to be an automatic 1st down. Now, I don't know if it still is. Let's see what they do. It's going to be 4th down. It was only a 5-yard penalty. Whoa, look out. Mr. Baker had no chance. Lowell has stopped the Lions, preserved the shutout. And again, a nice promising drive. And the Lions came up with nothing.
2nd down now.
That was a first down. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought it was an automatic 1st down.
Like Federation rules. I don't like those.
No.
Yeah,
roughing the passer, you don't get a 1st down out of it?
Right.
Whoever is controlling the down marker on the sideline, he's had a bad night.
I think those chains are possessed down there.
I think so, too.
They're getting broken. All kinds of stuff going on.
So Baker did a nice job not throwing
Look
that
out.
away. Screen, Gillette
And
taken down at the 10. And that was an excellent tackle by Jaden Sim, who is a sophomore. He was the only one that could have stopped that.
Looks like Lowell is just bringing 7 or 8 people every time now.
Every time.
Yeah.
Jailbreak on every.
Lions got to find some type of a quick pass here.
That's offside Lowell.
Yep.
So we'll get a couple yards closer.
Half the distance.
Half the
inside
distance,
the 10,
right.
yeah. All right.
Is Lowell getting a little bit jumpy. That's the only thing that their coaches probably can talk to him about after this night.
Yeah, they've had a few offside penalties.
Yes. Quick in, caught, dropped.
Incomplete.
Oh, boy. And he got walloped. Who was that? That was Lapoli.
yeah.
He got really hit hard.
Ball looked a little behind him.
There it is. It was slightly behind. Yeah.
My only thing, my concern is Lapoli is so wide that the only move he can make is in. He can't get out.
And there's a catch.
Touchdown.
And he got in that time.
He got in. He caught that in the end zone, yes.
So the Lions have scored to make it 43-6. And on to attempt the extra point for the Lions is Will McCarthy.
Holder, number 25 for the Lions.
Aiden Scott.
And Aiden Scott.
Aiden, a backup quarterback. Good snap. And the kick is good. He's perfect. He's 6 for 6 on the season. The Lions dent the scoreboard. And boy, I got to give we're going to take a break. We'll come back real quick. You got to give Baker a lot.
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
Lions are going to kick it off to Lowell High School following their touchdown. About a 6-yard toss from Brett Baker to Mike Lapoli. 2 juniors hooking up. And I have to give, we were talking off camera during the break about the exceptional job that Brett Baker has done tonight. He's been harassed, he's been banged around, and he's hung in there real well. Lapoli kicks it to Rivers. Rivers looking for a hole, and still on his feet, and now he's down.
Right, inside the 20.
Yeah, nice coverage by the Lions.
Good job there.
One of the goals of special teams has been to make plays or tackles, keep the receiving team inside the 20.
Here's Mr. S, and that's I think that's Jack Hansbury's father that he's talking to. Yes, it is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. George doesn't miss many, folks. He gets the most of them. He's got a good chauffeur, though, Terry and Terry McSheehy and Lynn McSheehy.
Lynn, right, the chauffeurs. Yep.
First and 10, Lowell. Neal hands it off. And this is a new number to me, number 33, I believe.
Yep.
That ball carrier is Joe Auger, another sophomore.
32.
32, I'm sorry, it's not Joe. I tried to get your name in here. Deontay Almonte. Wow, there's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Picks up first down yardage out to the 30. We're under 2 minutes to go in the football game.
Looks like Neal's still in the game for Lowell.
He is. Yeah, that's one substitution they haven't made.
No.
They may not have someone.
I know.
He may be injured or something.
Oh, fumble. And covered by Lowell, I think. Wait a minute.
Number 18,
Yeah,
the Lions were right there.
Yeah. 28 was the person that fumbled it, and we don't have a 28. So mystery guy. Like they're bringing him out of the stands now, I think. That's a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Once again, congratulations to the
it wasn't. It may have been 18.
camera people from Chelmsford.
We don't have any.
All the students. Tom, Dan, Craig is still in shirt sleeves. And once again, Lowell keeps it on the ground.
And our newest member from Australia.
Yes. We have a Mr. Tucker from Australia.
Right.
Only been here 3 weeks, and he's learning football.
Yep.
This could be the final play of the football game. We have a graphic operator second to none, Emma Hebert. She is the best. That's going to be the end of the football game. Emma, nice going to the crew chief, Emma Walsh. We've got the Emma mark at Connor, and they're great. They do a great job.
Excellent job.
Not much to say about this one. We're going to wrap it up real quick. We're home to North Andover next Friday night. For Dave, for Howie, this is Bruce. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully you can make it to Simonian Stadium next Friday night.